Hello and welcome to Beltmatic. This game is very similar to Beltex, B-E-L-T-E-X. It's actually made by the same developer. Beltex was a hexagonal grid. This is a square grid, but it's basically the same concept. You have to deliver numbers to a hub. Very similar to shapes where you are delivering shapes to the hub. This one you are just delivering numbers to the hub. So let's jump into a new game right away. We're just going to close this. This is our hub here. This is our button that brings us back to the hub in the top right. This is if we want to put down a marker. This 1, 2, 3 is pretty cool. It tells you exactly what shapes, what levels are coming up and what numbers we need for those levels. And then this is an upgrade menu, so we can upgrade our belts and our extractors right now. And this is our building bar in the bottom center here. Basically, we just have access to an extractor right now. Put that on the number. Click on the belt, drag a belt into the hub. That'll get us, this hub is requesting number 1, 10 of them, and we will unlock the adder next. So there we go, we unlocked the adder. The adder is this thing here. You put a number into each side and it adds them together. So for instance, we can grab this one here. Just delete this one. Rotate that around. Grab a belt from here. Split this belt, bring it to here. And I'll add them together and make 2. Now that's kind of slow as you can see, so we can actually just add a couple of them. There we go. Now we can have 3 of these going. So basically our belt speed right now is 2 per second. Our adder level is 0.25, so we could actually do 8 adders per belt. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inputs. So that we could actually add one more. So let's just go ahead and add one more so we have a full belt. That's level 2 done. Level 2, level 3 will unlock extraction 2. So right now there's 2s here, but we cannot extract them yet. We have upgraded our belts already, so we delivered enough ones to upgrade our belts. We needed 200. We have delivered 220 some. So we're going to click it. That'll upgrade our speed to 2.5 per second. So now we could support, 10 of these. We want 3s next, so we're going to actually have to add these 2s. Let's go find another one down here. This here. And you can actually copy stuff already, which is very nice. But you can copy stuff right from the get-go. I see I have to fix that belt here. Put that down there. We actually got to put this output coming out here. So we actually need 2 level 1s. So let's move this down to here. We can bring 1s into here. And what did I say? We could do 10 of them. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inputs. So we can just copy this and make another. That is 2s, but we need 3s, so we can. Now you can actually take more than one belt out of these things, but right now we are limited to. Right now we have speed 1 belt, so we can only extract 1 belt full at a time. As we upgrade this, we'll get 2 belts, 3 belts out of here. You can still do it, but it'll just slow it down. So we will go to this one here. Extract another full belt here. Now we don't have bridges or tunnels unlocked yet, so we're going to have to do some funky stuff. One's here. 2 here, and then I'll put 3s into here. But now we could actually support another one, so we would have to like split this off somehow. We could fit another one in here. It gets quite messy until we unlock the bridges and tunnels. So that is 3s. Could actually add another one right here. Grab these ones here. Grab these 2s here. And that would be 3s there. So we want to keep these shapes being delivered because, you know, we need them for the upgrades. So extractor level 1 with 302s, we can have 2 belts coming out of each extractor instead of 1. Next up is number 5s. That unlocks the bridge, which is super handy. We've also unlocked 2 extractions, so we can put extractors on 2 now, which means we can go ahead and delete this and just grab numbers right out of here. That'll give us a full belt of 2s coming in. But next up is 5s, so we can grab these 2 over here. We shouldn't have deleted that. Let's copy this one here. Let's just rebuild it. It's going to be a lot cleaner that way. So we can do 2, 3, 4, 5. This will give us a belt of 4s. We really need bridges, which is this level, next level that we're going to unlock, so this will at least get it started. That's level 5s into there. Let's see if we can sneak some more in. That's another one. We haven't any more 1s around. Well, we only need 40, so I guess we'll just wait for that. Alright, so next number is level 10. I'm sorry, level 5, number 10, that we need to deliver 50 of them. But we've unlocked bridges, so we can actually set up some proper factories now. I'm going to set up a chain of 10 of them right now. The speeds are going to change a lot in the beginning of the game, so I'm just going to do 10 for now, and then we will fine-tune it later. But this is basically delivering numbers to A, and then this will deliver numbers to B. So that's nice now, as you can just grab and drag right over top of it. It puts a bridge in. And that's like basically like a crossing. Super nice. And then we can just copy this setup everywhere. So that's that. And then we'll just take it out here. And I'm going to go with a inputs one side, outputs the other side. We'll see how that works out. So now we can just like, for instance, we actually have this unlocks done, so we can unlock just 2 belts. So now we can extract 2 full belts from extractor, whereas before we were only getting 1 full belt out of an extractor. So super big increase to our numbers. So we want to make sure we're always delivering these upgrades 1, 2, and 3 right now. Let's move this down. It's a little too close to the hub there. So let's do We got one. These are all the numbers that are being delivered to the hub right now. 1, 2, 3, and 5. You can see these. One is for belt. 2 is for extractor upgrades. 3 is for adder upgrades. But we're delivering 5s, and they're not doing any good right now. We might need them in the future, but we're gonna fix number 3s here, even though we're almost there. We're gonna delete all this madness because it was an old factory and just no longer needed. Alright, so we want to make sure we're delivering 3s. So we can grab this one here. And now we can just grab this factory here, Control C. And now what's interesting is once you copied it, you can hit Control V again, and you can cycle through what you've copied before. Just by holding the shift button down and scrolling with your mouse wheel, it remembers what you've copied before. So super nice. Let's just go ahead and put this guy here for now. But now we can just grab a belt, full belt of 2s, full belt of 1s, and it'll distribute them. You can see it's crossing the belt now, and we'll have a full belt of 3s coming out. Here come the 3s, and we can just deliver those into the hub. I'll supply 3s much faster. So next up is we got 2s being delivered, we got 1s being delivered. We can get rid of this madness as well. Keep it organized here. We do want this back though. So we're delaying 1, 2s, and 3s to the factory now. So next up is 10s. That'll unlock the extraction of 3s. So 10s, we're going to have to add a whole bunch of 2s together. There are a whole bunch of 2s down here. Got another upgrade available. Let's go ahead and grab that. This is adders from 0.25 to 0.33. So I guess we'll grab these 2s down here. And just throw in a whole bunch of factories, really. This will be 4. This will be 4 as well, so that'll be 4 plus 4 will be 8. So we'll have to add those together. And we'll have to add the 2s to it, so kind of getting big already, but super simple to lay out. So this is 4. This is 4. So that's 4 plus 4. Let's see, we got to get these back to the... That'll be 8. And that'll be 10. That should be a full belt of 10s, so it won't take long at all. It's going to take longer to get it up to the hub. Now I can't line these up, so I just drag them backwards and then fix them by dragging them this way. That way it lines up this with that. Make sure this is actually providing 10s. First 8 just came in. And there's our 10. So it took a lot of factories, but it was super easy to set up. You just copy paste. Got 10s instantly. Alright, we've unlocked the ability to extract 3s now. The next number the hub wants is 16, but we're actually going to go to the upgrades and work on this 14. So in order to get 14, I guess we'll have to do 3 plus 3 is 6, so 6 plus 6 is 12. So 12 plus 2 is 14, so we need 3s and 2s together, so that would be up here. Let's grab some of these. So this would be 6. This would be 12, so this would be 3 plus 3 is 6. This would be 12. We'll have to add these two together. Just stick it up here, that's 12, and then this would be 14. So 3 plus 3 is 6. It's a full belt of 6s. Another full belt of 6s. That will be full belt of 6s to here, which will be, actually let's go up top to it. Be full belt of 6s there, full belt of 6s here, that will be 12. We'll cycle this back around. I need that too. We're gonna need this 2 here. First number come out will be wrong, but so that should be 14. Where is the hub at? Hub is down here. So that'll be a full belt of 14s coming in. And once this is done, this will be 3 plus 3 will be 6. That'll be add those together. This will be 12. And then we need to add 12 to 2 would be 14. And 16. So let's grab some 3s. So super simple. It does get a little bit repetitive quite quickly, but it's kind of fun choosing what numbers you want to upgrade first. And let's see, that is 6s. We need more. This was supposed to be down here. So this will be 6s. Super easy to lay out. So that'll be 12. And we just got to grab this 2 here. That'll be 14. Grab this 2 here. So that should be 16. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 plus 2 is 16. We'll unlock multiplication pretty soon, so that'll speed this along. But we need to get that back up to the hub. I shouldn't have built that there because it's in the way of the hub. You know, the standard hub delivery system would be belts coming in everywhere. And those will go really far out. Just got an upgrade. So, just preparing for future. See what our upgrade is. The upgrade is belt level 2. We can now do 3 per second. So that'll speed this up a little bit. And it speeds our extractors up as well. Because now we're extracting at 3 per second. And so that is the beginning of Beltmatic. The early game goes quite quickly because of the ability to copy paste stuff pretty quickly. Makes it go pretty smooth. Kind of takes the grind out of the early game, which is nice. So that's going to be the introduction to Beltmatic. We'll probably play a couple more episodes of this and see how far we can progress. So thanks for watching.